Yeah, that's not a very well designed machine. unless you plan on hooking that thing up to a mule.
Yeah. I thought it would have been driven with the blade.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Take you running with it.
Yeah, but I mean, the one Jeff rented, the big trenchers, it's got a separate pulley system, right, for the blade, and then a separate system for the wheels.
Oh, okay.
So the wheels drive whether the blade's turning or not, because you can turn the blade off individual of the wheels.
But it was the saw type?
It was a trencher type like that. It's the one's got the big trencher chain on it.
Yeah, the chain. That's what I meant. Chainsaw technique.
Okay.
Yeah, I almost got that, but I really thought this was going to be...
I thought it was going to be super easy. I didn't realize that it didn't...
Drove out of my way to
self-driving.
To get this.
Yeah, I know.
Instead of the other trencher. I mean, the other trencher probably would have made a... I don't know. After we got this done, it's probably as wide as the other.
No,
okay. No. Yeah, the other trencher says it'll do about 4 inches wide, which about down there is about 4 inches wide where I had an overlap, but...
Yeah. This is supposed to be a 2.5 inch, right?
Yeah, this looks about 2.5. Maybe a little bit bigger because I can't drive. But, I mean, looks like it worked. Definitely ate through all those rocks.
Yeah, it did a great job on the rocks.
Stay with me, if only for a moment, only for a while. I regret letting you go, and you were mine. I thought I'd be fine, but now my heart don't feel right, and this pain doesn't go away. If I could turn back time, I would've never let you down, 'cause now I'm waiting for you to say, call me back. I haven't heard from you in so long, I'm starting to forget what you sound like. 'Cause now that it's over, I'm by myself. I thought I'd be fine, but no more. My heart don't feel right.
Alright, that looks pretty good. Everything's laying pretty flat on the ground. I have not picked up all of the rocks because that would take quite a lot of time. So I wanted to get this part done. I think what I'm going to do is go to Lowe's, pick up some sand, probably some play sand or something like that, whatever's cheapest, and lay it on top, just so I have some kind of a friction barrier between what rocks I might miss and the dirt that I'm going to push back in. So I want the sand to be a little bit underneath the pipe and then on top. So I think that is what we need to do before we go any further. Let's go to Lowe's. Alright, hopefully I can record this. It's hot. I think it's in the 90s now. And of course I use my phone to record. This YouTube channel hasn't been around for me to stomach buying a really expensive camera to do this, but maybe if this channel takes off, I'll bite that bullet and buy something nicer. But, so, with that being said, my phone's already told me that it's gotten to a too high of a temperature to record at certain parts, so I'm going to try to make these little clips short enough so I can get it out of the sun. So we need to cut this pipe down here, actually about right here. We're going to put an elbow on it. Yeah, that should be good. Okay, let me get my elbow. Am I still recording? Yes, I am. Whew, that's hot. That's hot. Okay, this is a sharp bite. Make sure that's clean. Alright. Push that in all the way. Yeah, there we go. So that will come up right up against this back. We'll use it for stability. That looks pretty good. And then we've got this 8-inch rise to a faucet. This is a sharp bite as well. We don't really need this screw in part because we're just going to clamp up against, probably go that way. Yeah, I need to probably build this out so that this can turn a little bit. So let's get that part connected. Oh man. Oh yeah. I need to cut a little bit of this to go to the next. So, how tall do we need? So let's go ahead and connect that. Okay. We're going to come out of the ground, so maybe a little bit below. Yeah, we'll go about right there. Not too much. Come on. There. Yeah. So let's cut out there. Make sure that this is securely in. Okay. I love sharp bites. Makes things way easier. Okay. That's well seated. So that's, I think I'm gonna put like a 2x4 up against this and then drill in probably 2x4 just right below this lip. Yeah, I think that will actually be pretty good. So, I think what I'm gonna do. Alright. So you guys might not have seen me put this elbow on the end of this. My phone, let me kind of move this over a little bit. I think that's good. My phone got hot in the sun and stopped recording. So, got that done. Now what I'm going to do is have this come up, and we're going to put another shark bite to it. That's going to go to a hose fitting. So, it's be pretty easy to do. So that lays down really nice. And okay, that's in there, it's not pulling out. And really just want it, get that rock out. To kind of come up like that. So, I think that'll be fine. And let's go ahead and put a protector on this. And we want to cut about there. Let me get my pipe cutter that I'm using for this. So we're going to go down just a little bit. Yeah, that'll be good. A little bit of gravel up against the house from the foundation. There we go. Alright, it's in there. I'm going to turn it like that, and we're going to just use the rest of this. Man, hot. A little bit of a friction burn. Just because we've got this, we're just going to use it. Turn that over. Cool. Alright. Alright, so we've got our fancy super sealed 2x4s. And we're going to do something like this. Actually, there's dirt that got in here. I need to get this out first. There we go. Oh, this is going to be tight. I don't know if I'm going to be able to really do this. This is going to have to be angled. Alright guys, so I've got a little bit more of a cleanup to do, but I just added a short hose to my new sprinkler line. So I have not tested this yet. As you can see, dirt is still dry. I'll walk up at the top. I'll show you what we've got. A little bit more filling in. I need to do in this trench line. Here we go. Okay, so that's the spigot at the top of the hill. Line that goes to that sprinkler. And then another one that goes that way. This one's kind of a shorter hose because it's the way the spot of the sprinkler is about right in the middle. So that sprinkler will be able to get that half in the middle towards the bottom, and then my property doesn't go too much further that way, so this one will get the other half, and then between the two they'll overlap. So let's test it. I'll turn it on and I'll show you again. Okay, so I have about 5 more minutes on my test, and I tightened up the leaky spot. So you can see it's good now. It's just kind of dripping for where the water's flowing from the sprinklers, but there's no leaks anymore. But the problem was just a bad O-ring. Again, if you watched my other video where I installed my B-Hyve, always have extra O-rings. So, what did it say? I thought I understood with these settings on this type of sprinkler mint. I've got this set to, oh man, I am trapped in mud. Crap. So I've got this set to the small setting. I just assumed that
Derek makes an ass out of both of us.
it's small meant for small yards, that it just wasn't gonna shoot as far. That's not true. This small setting is shooting the furthest out of all the other settings. I tried shower, I tried the vert setting, I tried the large setting. None of them are shooting as far as this right now, except for the small. So this is kind of backwards in my mind. I would have thought it would have shot a smaller distance. So I don't know. Maybe I didn't read the manual, so I don't know what the small setting means. But it's doing perfect for this. So now I've got both of my sprinklers up here set to small. And I'm almost thinking about going to the bottom and changing those to small to see what it does. Because looking at this hill, large or vert would shoot about this far. So I'm kind of lined up with the yard. Small is making it right here, past the tree. And that's where I need it because those down there are going to overlap. So this is good. Those impact sprayers that I had before, I don't know, maybe I just didn't give them enough chance, but I didn't like it. I didn't build up enough pressure to really do anything, but these little orbit sprinklers are doing really well. I'm happy, guys. This means that the trenching job is done. Now that I've got water flowing from the top of the hill to the bottom, I feel more comfortable about doing the top dressing and overseeding without running the risk of those seeds dying and drying out.
And that's what I call high-quality tool.
I think that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this was enjoyable. Please click like and subscribe and do all the fancy YouTube stuff that we all YouTubers ask you to do. It helps us. Please comment and tell me what you liked about the video or what you didn't, or maybe if you saw something that I did that I should have done differently, please let me know. I like to talk to anybody that watches these videos. Appreciate it. Have a good day.